Well, the college owns about 40,000 acres of timberland. About 27,000 acres of that is at the second college grant. And then we have 4,800 acres at Mount Moosilauke. We had been working on a couple of other projects, looking at the skiway, and when they were rebuilding that, using some Dartmouth wood for furniture in there. And Woody Eichels, at the time, was Residential Life, got a hold of me and said he would like to, redo some of the dorm furniture. So in '98, I talked him into trying out some hard maple furniture, and we did our first dorm, and we have been doing it ever since then. First thing starts with the forest management plan. And we've had a management plan on the second college grant since 1947. We have calculated out what our sustained yield is, and we cut only what we grow. So when we decide we're going to cut an area, we then go in and take a look at it, make sure it's ready, and then we'll actually go out and we mark all the trees. I like to say that every tree that is harvested has been looked at by either a forester or a wildlife biologist. We then sell it to a contractor. Most of our contractors we've worked with for many, many years. And then usually harvest about 2/3 of our wood in the winter when things are frozen and things can move very easily. And then we ship it off to the mill, and they then will saw it, dry it, and get it ready for the furniture. We're thinking a lot about carbon lately. So carbon emissions, carbon sequestration, carbon storage. And so one of the things that we have started to do is we're using less machinery now, so using a lot less diesel fuel. The other thing we've thought a lot about in our furniture making is to not move our wood very far. And that's why we chose to use DCI, is they're local. And as we start to think about climate changing, what we do today may not be the way we want to be doing things for 2035. So we are working on an adaptive climate study, looking at different silvicultural practices and how we cut the wood and how we get regeneration back. That will help us probably into the future keep our forest in hard maple, yellow birch, those kind of things. I just find great satisfaction in, like I said, growing this wood from 3 million board feet to the 52 million that we have today, that we've been able to just, take out poor quality wood, leave nice wood behind, and over time we're just going to be able to cut more and more nice timber because we have this resource that's sustainable.